Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. Before we get any further, I do want to thank Btartbox for sponsoring today's video. In today's video, I am going to be trying out some of their soft gel nail tips and also their solid glue gel. As you guys may know, I have been totally obsessed with gel extensions and overall just soft gel systems. I really love applying my nails like this. I think it is a super quick and easy process and absolutely perfect for beginners. So I do quickly want to mention that today may be a little bit chaotic. It is Saturday. I'm usually not doing any voiceovers on Saturday, and at my house, my boyfriend's brother is currently over with his two dogs. So there are 5 dogs in the house right now. So if you hear any barking, toys squeaking, anything like that, I just wanted to let you all know that there are 5 dogs in the house. I'm trying to do a voiceover, so it is a little bit hard keeping them quiet and being able to keep the video completely silent without any dog barks. If you guys have dogs, you may know, and having 5 dogs in the house, it is very hard to keep them all quiet. But now let's go ahead and take a look at these X-Coat Tips 3-in-1 soft gel system. These nail tips are soft gel. You will need to soak them off. And these ones here that I picked out are the pink medium coffin French tip nails. They do already have that pre-designed French tip design on them, which I absolutely love. Another thing I really like are there are 15 different sizes. These nail tips are also a 3-in-1. So we have the tip primer, the soft gel tip, and the base coat. So that leads them to have a stronger adhesion, no base coat needed, and you also do not need to use an e-file on the underside to etch the tip since they are already etched and the tip has that tip primer on it. I really like that, and it definitely cuts down a lot of time when you are doing Gelx nails or just applying soft gel extensions. A lot of times we just have those tips that are not etched or they aren't pre-buffed. These ones here, I really like them. I 100% recommend them. They are basically press-ons that you are able to glue on with gel. So I just think that is very awesome, super unique, and I highly recommend these nail tips. On the back of the box, it just shows the different steps on how to use the soft gel system, just basically the directions. Also, on the far right hand side, we do have the contact information for Btartbox, so you can follow them on their social medias. So let's go ahead and actually open these up. I really like that the way that these are stored. I'm not sure really how to call this, but as you guys obviously can see, they are all attached to one piece, and it just makes sizing your nail tips a lot easier. Here is the usage manual or the instructions step by step. There are some pictures, very easy to follow, but of course I will be showing in today's video how to properly use these nail tips or how I use them, like whatever way it works for me. So I just wanted to pull a line or a strip of these out, that way you guys could take a closer look. I really like the layout. I'm so glad they aren't just in little baggies. It makes it a lot easier when you're sizing out your nail tips, also storing them, again, a lot easier. Like I mentioned, there are 15 different sizes, which I think is absolutely great because if you have smaller or larger nail beds, you more than likely will be able to find sizes that fit you within these 15 different sizes. So in this pack, we do get a total of 150 different nail tips, which I think is also a pretty good amount. Obviously, you will need to use 10 different sizes if you are doing both hands, but 150 of these, I feel like it's really great because I kind of look at these as press-on nails. I feel like the reason I look at them like that is because basically they are ready to go. You have the French tip, you have the base color, you can just apply them and walk out the door. You don't have to do any design. Of course, you can do that design on top if you want to, which also saves a lot of time because you already have your colored base, you have the French tip, and they are just ready to go. But personally, me looking at these, they remind me of press-on nails, so getting 150 of them, I think that is a really good amount for the quality and just having it be a quick nail process instead of them just being clear nail tips. So of course they are full cover nail tips. At the cuticle area, as you can see, it does have a transparent look to it. When I do stick my finger underneath of it, you are able to see my finger, which is really nice and something that you will need when you're applying tips using gel. You don't want it to be a super pigmented color. You want it to be transparent and really giving that jelly look. The cuticle area is also very flexible, which is really good because it will properly fit onto your natural nail plate, giving you a very seamless look. And of course, the tip of the nail is also a little bit stronger. That way, it does have that extra strength when you are applying the nails. That way, your nails don't break or chip or just not like if they bend. They are really good quality and I think they are very good strong nail tips. I also really love the shape, the length. These are the medium coffin length, but you can also get them in different lengths. You can choose different styles, nail shapes, and colors. I'm not 100% sure how many different sizes and lengths and all of that they do have, but they are available to purchase on the Btartbox website and also on Amazon. So you can check out both Amazon or the website. I will be linking both ways to purchase down below in the description box. I also am not sure if I do have a discount code, but if I do, I will be sure to leave that either on screen or in the description box below. So not only did they send me the pink French tips, but they also sent me the brown French tips as well. So this is more of like a brownish nude. The same exact thing. We have the coffin shape and the medium length. The same exact quality, just a different nail bed color, which I really like. I like how they have a few different color options you can choose from. Something that you can find that will match your skin tone or just a color that you like in general. I personally really like both of these. I did try them both out. In today's video, I ended up using the pink ones, but off camera, I did also try the more brown toned ones, and I'll go ahead and pop a picture up later on of me wearing the brown ones, and of course, in the video, you will see me wearing the pink ones and also applying them. So not only did they send me the pre-French design 3-in-1 soft gel system, but they also sent over these pink soft gel 2-in-1 system, and these are the exact same thing basically, but instead of them being the 3-in-1 system, they are the 2-in-1 system, and they also do not have that pre-French design on them. They are just a basic soft gel nail tip, but instead of them being clear, they do have a very beautiful pink color, which I really like. I think these would be great. You can get these and do a different design if you want to do something else other than a French tip, or you can get these and draw on your own French tips since there is a lot of different French designs now. We have like the modern and the old school. There are just so many different French designs, which I think is super cool. Sometimes when I am doing French nails, I get a few comments saying like that is not the correct way to do a French tip, or why does your French tip look so deep? The reason for that is because there are actually so many different ways that you can create your French design, and just a lot of different ways that you may know it this way, but another person may like their French design a little bit more deeper. But besides the point, that's a little off topic here, but these are really good quality tips. Again, they are soft gel. We have 15 different sizes, 150 pieces, and these are actually a medium square instead of a medium coffin. Also, when I was sizing these on my thumb, I really liked the way they fit. I felt that the cuticle area was very seamless, and when I put it on, it just really gave that flawless look to it. I did realize that these ones here were a lot stronger and a thicker nail tip compared to the pre-French designed ones. I'm not 100% sure why that is, but I did try to hold it up here so you could see the thickness of the pink tip compared to the thickness of the one with the pre-French design on it. It isn't a huge difference, but the full pink nail tip is a little bit stronger, a little bit thicker than the pre-designed one, which is not a bad thing at all. It just shows that it is really good quality. It is going to really fit everybody's lifestyle, and I just feel like it's a good quality tip. I highly recommend these tips, and if you do not check them out, you need to, because I recommend them. I did have a comment the other day asking for me to review these, give them a try, and I'm so happy that I was able to, because I really, really love these. I hope that I can try out some more Btartbox nail tips in the future, because I am totally obsessed with these tips. I know this is taking a little bit longer, but I wanted to kind of go through them and just really show you guys the quality because I was obsessed with them. So one last thing, and then we will be moving into the nails. But they also sent me their solid glue gel. This will be used to apply the nail tips. Like I said in the beginning, the nail tip color is transparent, so you are able to apply these using gel. Of course, you can still use nail glue, but the main purpose of these nail tips, since they are soft gel instead of plastic, it would always be best to use gel to apply them. It also just makes things a little bit easier, but if you do not have a nail lamp and you still like these nail tips, you can of course use glue. Alrighty, so now let's go ahead and jump in to actually applying these nails. I wanted to start off with a little bit of basic nail prep. I'm really not going in depth with this nail prep, but if you are having problems with your nails lifting, if they're popping off, I will leave a video linked up in the cards with some helpful tips and tricks on how to prep your nails to make your nails last. But for purposes of this video, just quickly me sharing what prep I'm doing today, I am just taking a cuticle pusher, gently pushing back my cuticles, and then because this is a dual-ended cuticle pusher, it kind of has a scraper on the opposite side, and I am just using this to scrape up any of that dead cuticle. As you guys may know, I'm a content creator. I am doing a lot of nails a week, generally around 5 sets a week, sometimes more, sometimes less, but generally I'm about doing 5 different nail sets a day, so my nails really don't need much prep. And I try to avoid prep as much as possible just because I don't want to thin out my nails since I am doing a lot of nail sets. But for today, I just quickly wanted to show a little bit of nail prep. After I was finished pushing back my cuticles and scraping up the dead skin, I took a lint-free wipe with some alcohol just to wipe off my nails to remove any oils and to dehydrate the nails. I also just off camera applied my peel-off base coat. This is just a cuticle oil, rub that in, apply the top coat and cure, kind of like a DIY pop-off method, and this will just allow me to pop the nails off. Of course, if you want your nails to last, do not do that. If you want them to last, then you want to go in with some good prep or just with the basic prep that I showed you in the beginning of the video. So now I am going in and I am going to be sizing out my nail tips since my natural nails are prepped and ready. Like I have been saying, the way these nails are all on this strip, they are all like laid out like this, it really makes sizing your nail tips super quick and super easy. I feel like this company really went above and beyond when they were creating their products, and they really focused on creating good quality products, but also something for everybody. I mean, these nails, the steps are very easy to apply them. You basically already have your nail design ready to go. You can just throw on a top coat and walk out the door and still have a very good salon quality manicure for a very low price, which I really like, and I was just in love with these nail tips. I know I may be saying that a lot, but when with the quality, these are really some of the best soft gel nail tips I have ever used, and just the added feature of them being pre-colored and having the pre-French design, it just made all the better. So I did go ahead and just quickly size them out, making sure they fit me from sidewall to sidewall. With these nail tips, I didn't have to do any extra shaping. I feel like they were absolutely made for me. They were so perfect and just fit me very nicely. If that is not your case, don't worry, don't stress out. Just take a hand file and do some quick little shaping to the cuticle area and just make sure that they fit you perfectly. They are fully customizable, so you are able to file them and just make sure they fit your nail plate perfectly. Since mine fit, I did go ahead and pull out a flash curing lamp, and of course I will be using the Btartbox solid glue gel. I am so glad that they have a solid glue gel. I feel like a solid gel is a lot better than the gels in the bottle, just because it stays in place a lot better. It allows you to remove your hand from holding the nail tip down to do some quick cleanup, making sure any of that gel isn't touching your skin, which is a very important step. You want to make sure you clean any of that gel up before curing, but once you have that cleaned up, you can then go back in and press down your nail and holding it under the nail lamp to do your flash cure. The gel product is really good as well. I personally prefer using a solid glue gel instead of one in the bottle. Just a personal preference. I mean, either works fine, but for beginners, I would recommend the solid gel just because I think it is a little bit easier to work with. So as you can see, I am just squeezing out the solid glue gel from the tube into the nail tip. I am basically just applying it where I estimate my natural nail to be. I will then kind of just take the tip of it, because it's kind of like the precision point tip, and swirl it around a little bit just to make sure it's a little easier for me to spread that product out, covering my entire nail bed. And you just want to place the nail tip down at a 45-degree angle until the product has covered the entire surface of your natural nail and reaches the free edge. I then kind of just let go for a quick second and use my wooden stick to do any cleanup, removing any of that gel before I go in for my flash cure. When I do go in for my flash cure, I will go ahead and hold that nail tip in place again, just to be sure that it is snug and down on my natural nail. You want to avoid any bubbles or air pockets when you are doing this, so I always feel it is best that when you do go in to cure, you still hold the nail tip down. If you feel like you don't have to hold the nail tip down and it's staying in place, then that's great, because the solid gel does stay in place a lot better than the bottle. So I mean, it's all kind of a personal preference. I just prefer to still hold the nail tip down. But as you can see, very quick and easy. This is not sped up at all. If you are a beginner and are struggling with doing this, just keep practicing. You will get it. I feel like the hardest thing is estimating how much product you need in the nail tip. I feel like truly that is the hardest part. But after all of the nails were cured, I did go ahead and do a full cure of 60 seconds in the nail lamp. And I did also pop up the picture of how the nails looked with the brown French tip color. I absolutely love them both. For my filing, I just went in with some quick filing at the free edge to make sure it was crisp and straight. And I didn't even need to use an e-file. You don't need to buff over the surface because they are already buffed and they have a base coat applied like the box said. So after you do any quick filing that you may need to do, you are ready to move right into your nail art. Or just applying a top coat and you're ready to go with some salon quality nails. So of course, because this is a nail channel, I couldn't just leave these nails plain with basic French tips. So I decided that I would do some cherry blossom nails. It's a very simple and easy nail art design. You just need a brown nail polish, a liner brush, and also some of these very trendy flowers that I seem to keep using and using and using. I hope you guys don't mind, but they are just too cute that I can't resist. I think they like go so well with every single nail set, and The next coming nail sets also include these flowers. Oops, but I just love them. You can purchase them from Amazon as well. But I just pulled out a dark brown nail polish. Well, this is actually a gel polish, but I just pulled a dark brown gel polish out and also my liner brush. And I'm going to be doing some simple cherry blossom nails. Very quick and easy. I'm using my line brush to create my branches on the nails. I will go ahead and cure each branch for 30 seconds and then I will just move on to the next nail. This is very easy to do because you can just draw a line and then draw some lines coming off the lines, basically just kind of making it look like a tree branch. You can really do any lines that you want. The thickness can be very thick and then go very thin. It really doesn't take much effort to get tree branches, which I think is one reason why this is so beginner friendly. This is also not sped up, so you can see me doing it in real time. For my ring finger, I did go ahead and cut that off camera just because I was out of frame like the entire time, so I didn't feel like it was necessary to watch. But I am just finishing up with my pinky. I went ahead and cured that. I am now going to be applying a glossy top coat to all of these nails, curing for 30 seconds, and then I will then be going in with the pink flowers and just placing 2 of those on each nail, just creating the cherry blossoms. And I just think once I have those on, it just pulls the entire nail set together. I will just be using some rhinestone glue to place the flowers. I cure those in place for a quick flash cure. Once they are all on, I'll go ahead and do a full cure. I'll then go ahead and place the little caviar beads in the center of the flowers and do my full cure. I'm going to go ahead and let this play out since I have been talking this entire video. I really hope that you guys are enjoying the video. If you are and haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please make sure you do so. Also, if you haven't given the video a like, it really helps me out a lot. So be sure to like the video if you are enjoying. And if you are feeling generous, please leave a comment below. I quickly wanted to pop in here and just show you guys that these flowers actually change colors. When I was curing them, you can see they change to more of an orange color. They are the exact same, but just in sunlight or when you cure them in your UV or LED nail lamp, they will go ahead and change to a different color. And these ones did end up changing to orange. They do come back to their actual color they started off with, so the pink, but when I am out in the sun in my final shots in the end of the video, you will see them turn back to the orange color. after I was all finished placing the caviar beads and that was cured, that was the final step in the nail set since I did already apply my top coat. So I am now just going in with a cuticle oil, applying that to my cuticles to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. This nail set was super quick and easy. It really took me no time at all. I did try my best for today's video, not really speeding up any of the clips. Honestly, I don't know if I sped any of them up. I think I kept most of the clips in real time. That way you can see really how long it takes me to do stuff, getting the idea of how long it takes me. Honestly, super quick, especially just with applying the nail tips. I think that was like the quickest part of the video, just getting the nail tips on very quick and easy. I think on their website they say you can do it in like under 10 minutes, and I fully agree with that. Maybe not for everyone, especially if you are a beginner, but practice does make perfect and you will get better. Just keep on trying. And you want to make sure that you start off with good products as well. I feel like a lot of nail tips are the same, but then you have these ones that are just really good quality. They're really nice and they have those features that really help you save time. So I will be linking all of the products that I showed and used down below in the description box, along with any discount codes that I may have. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed the nail tutorial, the nail design. I think this is a super cute one for spring or summer. Just some cute cherry blossoms. It was also very easy, especially because I didn't even have to worry about drawing on the French tips. If I would have had to do French tips, this set probably would have took me like 20 minutes longer. So having the pre-designed French tips on these nails were a total game changer and time saver. I 100% recommend you check out these nail tips. They also have some kits where you can get the nail lamp and the glue like as a bundle. So check them out. I highly recommend them. As you can see here, the flowers did turn to orange because of the sunlight. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.